Hey everyone, welcome back to Get Couged. My name is Mitch Cougar, and you know what time it is? It's time for Cougz Reviewz! Alrighty, so we had a Tuesday poll this week with two brand spanking new movies out, and they were Aladdin and Brightburn. Both completely different movies, one movie being a live action, it's not really a remake, but a live action telling of a Disney classic, and a movie that the tagline is superhero has found its no evil has found its superhero, and that's right. So it's kind of like, what if Superman turned evil? But it's not a Superman movie, just so we're clear. But anyway, it all came down to it, and the winner was Aladdin, which is fantastic because that was the movie I would have chosen. I would have seen Brightburn no matter what, irregardless. But Aladdin was the movie I did want to see because it looked really good. Like visually, the trailer was so stunning, so I was glad that it won. Alright, let's jump straight into it. The movie was interesting, and I'm just gonna go through some things. The first 30 minutes of the movie I hated it. Like, I was hating it so much. I thought some of the acting, especially the supporting actors, there was a gentleman in the marketplace who was like, "Woo," and I was like, "You're dumb." Like, that was terrible. The first song, One Jump, was horrible. Like, the way they did it was terrible. The singing was terrible. The scenery and like the way the movie was going, like them running along the streets and stuff, was terrible. It was shocking. I couldn't believe how bad it was. And then it got better. It got progressively better after that. After the first like 30 minutes, I was like, thank God, because it got really good. As soon as Will Smith was injected into the film as Genie, it was genius. You know, he was so good, so clever. No one could ever be Robin Williams, and everybody knows that. But Will Smith made Genie the Will Smith version, and it was really good. He wasn't trying to be Robin Williams. He was trying to capture his essence, but making it Will Smith. And people who know Will Smith know that he's actually a really hilarious, fun, creative guy, and he, you know, put that into his film, into his role of Genie, and it was really good. Let's talk about just the actors individually. Aladdin, he was okay. You know, I wasn't impressed by him. You know, his singing was shocking to begin with, but then it got better. I thought Jasmine was really good. Naomi Scott's acting was fantastic. She had some solos which were really good. There was one where I was like, what is this doing in the movie? It got really confusing, and then kind of was like, and then made sense again. And so yeah, just be weary of that. Genie was good. Will Smith, I already said, was fantastic. There was not one part that I thought he was bad. The Sultan was poorly cast. I thought, you know, I would have loved to have seen a short, little, fat, effervescent Sultan like the cartoon has. You know, we're in a world with genies and magic carpets. We can afford to throw in a Sultan that may not be as believable as a person to be in that role, you know? And Jafar didn't annoy me as much as I thought he would, in terms of, I didn't think he was going to be believable, but, you know, that was the opposite of thought I had for the Sultan. You know, I thought the Sultan needed to be just like the cartoon, whereas Jafar didn't, because it made him seem more human to begin with. So when he, at the end, you know, for those who don't know the story, I won't spoil it, some things happen and it kind of made it go, okay, the transition to that was a bit more, wow, like more exciting, and that was really good. So I really thought Aladdin was good. It got progressively better. It started quite shocking in my opinion, and I can't look away from that part because it set the tone and it really let me down. But everything else was good, and the scene where they sang A Whole New World was by far the best part for me. I thought the singing was great, the scenery was great, it was really beautifully done. It was quite magical. Anyway, Get Couged is proud to say that Cougz Reviewz gives Aladdin, look, I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. And I can't take away from the fact that there were some moments that made it bad. Especially the start of a film. Like, if you're setting the tone and it's bad, people could walk out at that point, you know what I mean? Like, you need to keep me going. But, you know, it got so much better. You know, the storyline differed from the original cartoon, but it was really good. Really, really well done. The writing could just have been cleaned up a little. I think it was an afterthought compared to the visual effects and capturing the cartoon's essence. The script was a bit, in my opinion. But anyway, I'll wrap it up there because we're running out of time. Don't forget to subscribe to all of my social medias. Get Couged on Facebook, Mitch Cougar one word for my Snapchat, and Cougz Reviewz with Z's for my Instagram. And don't forget that all of my videos will be uploaded onto YouTube for your reviewing pleasure. Well, alrighty, have a good day, guys. See you later. Blah, 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 blah. It's time for Cougz Reviewz!